Hello everyone, I'm Ian Kim Emmanuel Bobis, and today we'll be exploring with my partner Christian Jean Buniel the following 13 basic file commands in Ubuntu's terminal. I'll be demonstrating the first 8 commands, while my partner Christian Jean will continue the last 5 commands.
But before we demonstrate, it's good to know what Ubuntu is. Well, Ubuntu is the modern open source operating system on Linux for the enterprise server, desktop, cloud, and IoT.
Now, let's get started. Let us demonstrate the command as we do in command prompt, but this time in Ubuntu's terminal. Firstly, you got to have virtual machine installed on your computer to run Ubuntu. What virtual machine does is it creates a computer within a computer. We both got Oracle VM VirtualBox. The first command I'll be demonstrating is the ls command. What ls command does is it outputs the list of files or directories in the terminal. Just like in command prompt, I'll be inputting ls. And now it shows the list of directories. The next command I'll be showing is the cd-dir command. What it does is it allows you to change the current working directory to the directory specified in path. I'll be inputting cd plus the directory name. Let's try and go to desktop. Now I'm on desktop and still we can change directory. Now I'm going to show and demonstrate a very useful command for new users. Cd command is a command that allows you to change directory to the main working directory. Working directory is a default location in which any file operations will take place. Let's say I'm in a specific directory now, which is on the downloads directory, and I want to go to the main directory because maybe I want to create a file on the desktop. I'll be inputting cd. And now I'm on the main directory and I can now change directory. The next basic command is pwd or print work directory. All it does is print out the current directory name with the complete path starting from root. I'll be inputting pwd and you can see where the document directory is starting from root. The next command I'll be demonstrating is mkdir. What mkdir does is it allows you to create directories if they do not already exist on the file system. First, I'll be showing the current directories which is shown here. Let's say I'm going to create a directory for my blueprints. I'll be inputting mkdir and a suitable name for a directory to be filled with blueprints. So, blueprints. As you can see, I created a directory named blueprints. The next command is rm command. What rm does is it deletes file. The format of this command is rm and the name of the file plus the type file. I want to delete this text file using terminal. I'll be inputting rm plus the name of the file plus the type file which is .txt. Let's try to see if the file is gone. As shown, the file is completely deleted. I'll be demonstrating you how to copy the content of a file to another file by using the cp command. What it does is it copies the content of the first file pasted on the other file. As you can see, I already created 2 text files, namely hello and hi text files. I'll be opening both text files to show their contents. You can see hello text file contains a single hello word, and the hi text file also contains a single hi word. I'll be inputting cp hello.txt, hi.txt. Let's see both contents of the file. As shown, both text file has the same content hello. Now, I'm going to demonstrate how to rename a directory or a file using the command mv. Mv command is not only for renaming, it is used also for moving files from the current working directory to the other directories. As you can see, I already created a text file named old.txt. I want to rename it, and I'll be inputting mv plus the old text file and renaming it new plus the file type, which is .txt. As you can see, we can no longer see any text file that is named old, but we noticed that there's a new text appeared, namely new.txt. Well, that was the old text file if you've noticed. Now, I'm going to rename a working directory using still the mv command. I already created a directory for this demonstration named example. I'll be inputting example slash renamed example slash. What slash does is it represents the root directory. Now the example directory has renamed example.
Hello everyone. So I am going to continue the demonstration of the Ubuntu terminal command on behalf of Ian Bobis. Now the next command we are going to demonstrate is the touch command. Now a touch command creates or updates a file. Currently, the sample folder doesn't contain any file. Now let's try and make a text file by using the touch command. Just simply type in touch space file.txt for a text document. Now let's check if the file text is created by using the dir. As we can see, file.txt is created. The next command we are going to talk about is the cat command. A cat command places a standard input to a file. Observe that we just made a text file without a content. Now let's input some content to our empty text document by using the cat command. Just simply type in cat space greater than sign space file.txt. Press enter. Now let's say I want to put 50 numbers, specifically one in each line. 1. Now press in Ctrl plus Z to stop the command. Now that we stop the operation, we are going to use the more command. Now a more command outputs or displays the content of a file. To check if the contents we input earlier are in the text file, we are going to use the more command. Just type in more space the file name, which is file.txt, press enter, and there you go. These are the contents we input earlier. The next command we are going to explore is the head command. Now a head command displays the first 10 lines of a file. Now let's try by typing in head space the file name, which is file.txt, then press enter. Now as you can see, it inputs the first 10 numbers that we encoded earlier. And lastly, we are going to explore the tail command that displays the last 10 lines of a file by typing in tail space the file name, press enter, and it displays the last 10 lines from 15 to number 6. And that concludes the demonstration of Ubuntu terminal commands. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something.